Hey man, let us in. Let us in, man.
Yeah, y'all not in yet?
I mean, you're gonna just let us be all blacked out. We're
That's
black,
what I'm
but
saying.
you just.
Oh wait. Oh, you got to click start video, Vlad. Look at that.
Oh, okay, okay,
Look at that. You will
okay.
call AD.
Yeah, man.
Be ashamed. You should be ashamed of you. Like I said, you should be ashamed of trying to take care of your family and do the right thing and go to work.
I know.
You are
How dare I?
the audacity. Hey, can you hear me clear? Do I sound like I'm on a collect call still?
Yeah, you call him from prison.
Y'all
It still sounds like that?
y'all cameras look like y'all on 5G, man.
Hey man, hold on. My microphone. Look, I got my
Oh, he got the mic?
It
Okay.
ain't working. It ain't.
Y'all see us over here, man?
That's what I'm saying.
How's young Vlad doing?
Listen,
Straight up.
can you see it in my eyes? You can't see it. Man,
He ain't.
he's doing amazing, man. But
It's showing
what is sleep? What is sleep?
What is sleep? Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
You guys are doing the settings in Zoom or on your computer?
On the computer.
Okay.
On an actual computer, yeah.
Yeah.
And when it says when you were in Zoom, did it actually use computer audio or something like that?
Yeah, it asked me to use computer audio.
Okay.
Is that what the issue? That's the issue. Huh?
You know what? Yeah, yeah. You know what?
See what Zoom is using.
Look at that. Hold
on.
Yeah, it switched up. Can you hear me now?
There you go, Leon.
It sounds better, huh? Okay.
Yep.
I found it. There we go. Oh, that sounds. Yeah. Hey, AD, you sound like. Hold on. You sound like you on HD, brother. Hold on. Woo! Let me go. Let me drink my coffee.
Oh, is that coffee? That looked like an horchata.
What just happened? What just happened?
Hey, greatness just happened. And do you see the light? Look, hold on. I
see. Yeah.
You see that light?
Uh-huh.
Look, hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you behind the scenes.
Hold on. What?
Hold on. But hold on. Oh. You like that?
Yes.
Looking real greasy. I'm looking real greasy right now.
All the shine is coming through.
All the shine. That's right.
Y'all hear me okay?
Yes,
you sound good, brother. You sound good.
It sounds good. It sounds different?
It sounds different to me.
All right, it's coming out of the mic now.
Okay. Hey, we're going to look at this a year from now when we're on a TV show and we're famous, saying, boy, we've come up every episode. I'm going to iron my shirt and shave next time, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all right.
All right, gentlemen. Well, it was me today. It was your boy.
Gosh, dog.
Arriving late.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you weren't just a little late.
I mean, he said you was a lot late.
What? Like, listen, you're not gonna sit up here and downplay.
Yeah, it was. Look at doing that reverse psychology. It was me today. You dag Skippy, it was him today. We supposed to start 2 hours ago, and AD had the audacity to go to work and make money. Living in California, and y'all know how much California costs.
Y'all just gonna expose everything. I see. We're not gonna leave nothing for the blooper reel. We're just gonna put it all in the show.
We're gonna put it out there. Look, take sip.
Right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, man.
I have some boss water around here.
Okay, we here. It is BBQ'N stuff with your boy Leon Vlad and your boy AD.
Yes.
And what is episode? This is episode number 5, man.
Number 5.
This is our.
We got 5 on it.
We got 5 on it, man. This is our 5th time doing this. That says a little something about consistency. I'm down with that.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of that, man, stuff dropping all over the place. We are on now Google. What is it called? Google Podcast.
Yeah, something I don't know. I think it's called. They know what it is.
Google Podcast. BBQ'N stuff is now available there. We're on Apple Podcasts. We are also on Spotify. Catch us on Vimeo, and believe it or not, we are also on YouTube. We have 1 or 2 episodes, 2 episodes, I think, up on YouTube. I think Vlad's playing the xylophone over there.
Something.
Trying to give us some background music. Is that what you're doing? Trying to give us.
Or are you playing a drum? Are you playing a drum? Yeah, you sound like you're playing a drumstick against a cheese grater. What's going on?
I'm trying to get this microphone out my way, man.
No, that's all right, bro.
We're gonna call this the audio episode. This is the episode. Everybody trying to figure out the audio.
You set the bar, man. You got us wanting to sound all crisp like you.
Yeah, and the lighting. I still got to work on mine.
Nah, your light look good, Leon.
I got mine.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, your light looks good, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, your lighting on point.
The background will be next. I'm gonna just put a whole drop on the back.
Right.
You know, that'll be next.
All right. All right, question, gentlemen.
Yes.
It's barbecue and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what that means. How we got to start the show.
Dropping bars.
You know how we got to do it. Now, I'm gonna keep it 100. My bars might be suspect today.
Hey,
what?
It's been that type of day. That type of day.
Bruh, the bars could be quite suspect, man. Quite suspect.
Man.
So with that in mind, I would like to go first.
Let me get mine over with.
Hey, he said, let's get this out the way, please.
Let's just get this L out the way real quick, man.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, man. Let me see. I haven't even looked at this in a week or so. Let's see.
Oh, man.
Okay, I'm going to just read it. Let me see what I got on this thing. I don't even know where the punchline is.
Goodness.
Just read from the first line to the last line. And see.
All right, see how it go. Hey.
Yeah, man. All right, check this out. My art is official, never artificial. I don't dwell on the past like participles. We out here lighting up the grill. When me and wifey need to make up, we start with the foundation. That line is not even finished. I told you, man.
Hey, that's when you just hit him with a hurrah.
You know what?
Hey, you should have ended that with something just stupid. You should have been like, me and wifey, unicorns. You should have just said something.
My bar gets one of these. Okay. All right. Who's up next?
Man, just go, Leon.
All right.
Wait. Vlad sound defeated already.
You sound defeated. Vlad, you know what? Vlad probably didn't even write nothing down. That's what he did. Vlad didn't write nothing down.
Oh, he's stalling.
He's stalling.
Trying to write something right now.
He's stalling like that evil leader back out in Russia. Anyway.
Oh, bars.
Bars. Hold on. All right. Here I go. I'm really elevating with these rhymes that your boys stay steady creating. When I latex, these bars stay inflating. Who got the best lines? That ain't up for debating.
Okay.
Keep sleeping on your boy, and the results, they'll be devastating.
Okay.
Okay, Vlad. That sounds like he called you out.
Yeah.
I'm sweating. I was trying to write them as we are. I'm gonna attempt to do something off the dome. But listen.
All right.
I'm gonna try. Oh gosh, this is a rough one. Okay. It's my turn, right? My turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Every now and then, life looks like a maybe. I want to tell y'all a week ago, my wife gave me a baby. Okay. I don't got nothing else.
Oh my God.
I have nothing, bro.
He paused like he had another line coming out. Like
I thought he was about to drop fire right here. He's like, he said, "Yeah, that's it for me, y'all." Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get up.
The anticipation was real.
Oh my goodness!
I can't, man. Listen, the preparation for this, the topic at hand is what I had to prepare myself for. Now the bars part, I was like, man, I gotta get these bars out, but
yeah, because this is the first time we ever did that. It's real bars. It was hard. Man, how long ago we did the last show?
Yeah, we started off saying we've been doing this for 5 episodes already. So oh man.
Writer's block.
Yeah, Leon gets the crown for this episode because
Thank you.
AD has some unfinished bars. I don't know what that was. I clearly did not do my homework.
Hey, it happens.
And Vlad was trying to do his homework right before the test. He's like,
yeah,
let me get this.
If I remember this, if I just remember this one answer,
I won't get a complete
I won't get a zero.
all wrong. I'll get one right out of 100.
Right. You ever used to try to do your homework like right before you go to class, like in junior high school? You know, you had different periods, and you didn't do your homework, and you do your homework for the next class in the other period.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man, that's tough. Oh my gosh.
Try to squeeze it in so you don't have a fail.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. We threw the bars out there, but I don't think they're hot. They a little. Well, Leon was heating them up. He put the coals on, but me and Vlad came through and tried to put a little water on these on the coals. So we gotta heat the grill back up.
We're gonna have to hit it back up.
And what I want to do, I'm gonna hit you off with this video clip. Now, for those listening, I'm gonna try to beep some of the words out in the edit. But if I fail, parental guidance is suggested. Okay, for some of the language that may come up in this one right here.
I need a house like this. Yeah. It's cool to ride on your yacht, but I need a yacht like this. It's cool to ride on your jet, but I want a jet like this. And I said, no, I don't want to ride on yours. You show me how to get it. You can't be my friend if you can't show me how to get it. Because once they show me how to get it, then I can install it in my children. Then it trickles down.
It's a bloodline thing.
Yes. So it's about wealth. You know, I'm no longer rich, I'm wealthy.
Right. So what about the fighters that are under your wing? I know you're teaching them how to be great fighters, but are you teaching them how to be great businessmen? Because you are the best.
I'm trying.
Floyd, on some real talk, I would sign to you on some business.
I'm trying.
I know I can't fight like the fighters, but I would sign to you on some business shit.
What I'm telling them is this. I had to learn.
Right.
You know, it wasn't easy. It didn't happen overnight for me. It was a couple bumps in the road, but I believe in just putting fighters in a position to get a monthly check for the rest of their lives. Like, well, you have a young guy right now. I say, yeah. Would you take $200,000 a month, $200,000 a month for the rest of your life, or if I give you $100 million right now, would you take it? With the mind frame that I got now, I know what I can do with the $100 million. But still, if I was a young fighter, because if you have $100 million and you don't have a game plan,
you really don't have $100
You really
million.
don't have $100 million. You're still broke.
Righteous.
Actually.
Righteous.
You got money for a short period of time. Whereas, you know, the $200,000 won't come every month.
And it's there.
It's
still
gonna
be
come.
there.
It's always gonna be there.
For those who don't know, that's Floyd Mayweather, and he was being interviewed by Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Yep.
And what I found interesting in that conversation was Floyd's take on whether he would have $100 million or $200,000 a month for the rest of his life. Leon, which would you rather have? $100 million or $200,000 for the rest of your life?
I will be honest. Today where I'm at, I do the $200,000 a month for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
I would do that. I'll leave it right there, and we can
get into it. We can get it. Vlad, what about you, sir?
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with Leon with taking $250K.
Oh, he done upped it. He said, "I want." It was
who you stealing the rest of the money from? You gonna be in prison?
How much was it? It was 200.
200.
Oh, I just added the 50. Okay. we have not, because we asked not.
Oh Oh
bad.
man. Yeah, it was 200, Vlad. 200. He's trying to get an extra 50K out of this deal.
Man,
So Vlad, you're taking the 200K. Well, you really want 250, but we're gonna only give you 200. You taking a 200K a month for the rest of your life.
yes, sir.
And Leon's taking the same. I'm thinking about the 200K a month, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it will be comfortable, and I think what Floyd's saying is pretty accurate. Like if 200K, you get 200K a month, you can mess it up, but you got that 200K coming the next month, so you're good, right?
Right.
I'm gonna take the 100 million.
You take the 100 mil.
I'm
Okay.
gonna take the 100 mil.
All right.
I don't want the 200K a month because if I got too many of those I effed it up months, then I'm gonna at the end of the year I might have about $500,000. You know what I mean?
But still though.
But still,
it's
You
one
feel-
time. It's one time versus lifetime. What if you F up that whole 100?
right? How old am I?
Yeah.
Like you have to understand.
But there's pros and cons to either
Right.
one, and that's why when you pose the question and listening to Floyd, and then when you pose the question, I was on the fence. But I know today,
Yeah.
I have struggles with working with $1,000. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
with $10. So
That could be spent easy.
that's why I was like, and then also I'm a safe person. You know what I mean? Safe in the sense of
You like that
I don't-
security.
that security, which is bad. But
No, it's not. It's not. I'm that way too, man. I like security. That's why I've been on the same job for the past 20 years. You know what I mean? I haven't taken risk and said, you know what, I'm gonna try something different. And
Right.
in a sense, I envy people who do that,
mm-hmm.
who look at their career and say, you know what, I hate this job. I'm gonna quit. I'm quitting tomorrow.
Right.
And then they figure something else out, and then they do something else. I don't have that gene. Like that ain't no. Even when I was single, I didn't have that gene. This before kids. Like I was like, hey, what did I quit a good job for?
But do you think that was something that your household taught you, like the way that you were raised? Is that something like is that how you know?
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. I seen my dad getting up every day, going to work every day. And that was instilled in me. And when people asked what I wanted to do, I was like, oh, I want to go to work, be a manager or something like my dad.
Yep.
To the point that you're saying, I would say the envy is in a positive way. Envy in the sense of, wow, I wish I had the gall to do that, because if possible, I'd like to walk off the job and continue on with this podcast that we doing, straight up.
Right.
It's fun.
Real.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're continuously learning because I know we're doing our own research with the topics that we're looking at. And did I mention it was fun?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I mentioned it.
You did.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So check this out. Let's do this. Let's introduce our people, our audience. By the way, shout out to our little clique of audience that has been rocking with barbecue and stuff. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we love y'all.
We don't have a large following, but I tell you this much. We went from 0 to now at least on Spotify, there's like 21 or so people rocking with us on Spotify.
Come on, listeners,
Hey,
let's go.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. It's just 3 no-name guys up here on the microphone talking. But they rocking with your boys, and so
that's right. Hey, hold on. Can I pause for a second? Shout out to AD on the last episode on the solo bolo. That was man. We hey, y'all don't understand how the conversations outside of this podcast go, and it's all love, man. When we talk about straight family and brotherhood and things like that, this is real. And AD, man, it was, I couldn't give enough props to you on what you did last time, because that was some authentic feel good stuff. You had some cry, made me feel emotional, to some laughter, to just you being vulnerable, like we talked about in our text thread, man. Shout out to you on that, man.
Shout out to you for sure.
I appreciate that, man. It was definitely a vulnerable episode for your boy. But you know what the good thing about that is after the episode, I actually felt lighter. You know what I mean?
Amazing.
After recording that, I felt like I let people into that. You know what I mean? Because that's not how it's never been easy for me. but it's definitely not easy when you put it out there. Good thing it's only 21 people.
That's what I was gonna say. But then watch the 21 people. Hey y'all, last episode, y'all need to tune into this because we heard this dude named AD. Yeah, he told us about himself. He normally don't share that. Y'all need to go look him up. Google him.
Yeah.
Google.
Right.
Man.
But shout out to the listeners. Appreciate you guys rocking with us, checking for the episodes. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, now we're on Google Podcasts, YouTube, Vimeo. But right now you can catch us on all of those and a couple other places. I know there's a podcast platform called Breaker that we're on. Stitcher. We're on Stitcher, I think, now too. So we getting out there, y'all.
Awesome.
All right, let's heat the grill up. Let's get it hot. Let's get the flames going.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pose a question to everyone, and we're gonna see how we land on this. $10 million. Okay, we putting $10 million on the table. Okay, you get 10. What would you do with the $10 million? And then tell me, is $10 million even enough? Vlad, I know you got thoughts. You just had a baby. You need that money.
You need it.
Listen, need. I wish there was another word for need, man. That was more advanced than need.
Right.
But $10 million. I believe 10 million is enough.
Okay.
Here's the reason why. Earlier you just said that, would you take 100 million or 200? There's pros and cons of that. In that, when it comes to taxes, we're taking when it comes to that lump sum.
Yeah.
There's a tax issue if you're doing it right, and you take it month to month.
That's
even
a
if
tax
you miss,
issue too.
that's a tax issue. But even if you did mess up, you have next month to redeem yourself. Yeah, to redeem yourself, educate yourself.
Wait, let me pause you real quick. Could you spend $200,000 in a whole month? Could you be done with $200,000 at the end of 30 days?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
See my face? Oh yeah, brother. That's my brother.
I had to answer him straightforward. Yes.
Yeah, you could blow $200,000 in 30 days. It's easy to do.
What is that?
Easy.
$200K. Come on now.
Right. You know what I mean?
Take it right now. But now 10 million, I believe is enough because you have to understand the leverage that you have when you have $10 million, especially when it comes to the banks and how much they'll let you borrow in order to get a piece of commercial property. Man, just to think about the 10 million alone, you know how many commercial properties you can buy and still have money left.
Mm-hmm.
You
can buy one in LA.
I was gonna say you'd be a part owner, minority owner. Gosh, man.
No, I was doing some doing my homework, and this you're right, man. California is definitely we're not even gonna talk about that, but in these other states, in several states on the East Coast, plenty of them, you can get commercial property. I'm talking about 5 units and above, and every unit tends to go for you see a $200 return on each unit every month.
No, you mean $200,000?
No, $200 per unit. When you do when I did the math,
okay,
I kind of went in on this. When I do the math, I'll see a return in about 4 years if I were to invest not $1 million, but less than $1 million on each of these properties that I was looking up. But there's endless possibility with $10 million. That's why I brought that up. It's like I say endless because there's just so much you can do to to really take you off of your job and to be able to sustain your sustainability. You'll be fine with $10 million. Now, with $10 million without a plan, I wouldn't be able to, be okay forever until death. but But if I had $10 million today, it would be enough because I'm educated. I'm financially literate enough to make sure that I multiply that.
So it sounds like you would go into real estate. Like if
I
you
would go into real estate. I would go into property.
yeah.
I would solely focus on property. I'm talking about all across the board too, from commercial to residential.
I'm gonna throw a bone at your plan here.
Okay.
Okay, you got 10 mil on the table. You're in the real estate, but you ain't tithe off it yet. Would you tithe off that 10 mil?
Listen, now I didn't. You know what? I had that in my notes too. My iPad went out. A lot of folks. I'm gonna open up myself right now to the listeners.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just open myself up. I believe in tithing. Now, the form of tithing is where there's a disconnect, because I will give to those that are in need. I literally wake up. Me and my wife do this together. There's some weeks where we're like, who can we bless today? Who can we go ahead and Zelle, some funds to?
Yeah.
And it's still a sacrifice, and it's still from a great place, and that's the way we tithe. Got you. Yeah. The way we give is we go outside of the four walls.
It's from the heart.
And it's definitely from the heart.
Definitely from the heart.
I'll definitely take more. Actually, more than 10%. And because 10% is the minimum, right?
Right. Yeah.
I would take more than 10% and give it to who actually requires it and need it.
So I'm interested, Leon, in where what you would do. 10 million on the table. What are we doing first?
All right. So 10 million on the table. So I would assume that this 10 million was due to some type of winnings, large winnings. So with that said, I first looked at the capital gains for California, which is the highest in the United States.
Come on with that.
at 13.3%. The second highest is Hawaii at 11%. Thanks a lot, California.
Wow.
So if you chop off that 13.3% off that 10 million, you're now looking at 8.67 million.
Come on.
All right. Now, AD, you did bring up the fact about tithing. And God does say give them the first 10%, right? We do need to give them the first 10%.
The first 10.
So unfortunately, California thinks they are higher. Oh, let me not say that. But anyway, the government believes that they are higher, so they're going to take theirs first off the top. So after that 10%, and Vlad, I'm with you as far as looking at how you can bless others and looking for opportunities there. So that 10%, we definitely would look to see how we can give. And after that's all said and done, I'm left with $7.8 million, approximately $7.8 million.
Yeah.
So with that said, long story short, yes, 10 million is enough. What I would plan to do, like Vlad talked about, is real estate, and real estate is your number one. I guess when you talk about longevity and growth, and value, that's real estate. And the U.S., I believe it was last year, there was a housing market. Well, let's not even say last year, but the United States, it says that the combined value of residential homes in the U.S. was
33.6%.
$33.6 trillion.
Trillion dollars. Okay.
33.6 trillion is the value. So if there's that value there, give me a piece of that pie. Break me off a piece of the pie. So give me that. So obviously, I've been working since I was probably about 11 years old. That's going to be 30 years this year. 30 years I've been working.
Wow.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm real tired. So there's this thing called passive income, people.
Yes, sir.
Passive meaning I ain't got to do diddly squat, but lay down and watch my money fall into my lap. Sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so with that said, I would look at vacation homes, rental properties, have my dollars in that. And because of the disparity in Black home ownership as a whole, that's very important. And you talk about generational wealth. That's how you pass that down to the children. So that's where I would go. And then obviously look to invest in the stock market where possible. But it'll be more so how can my money continue to work for me while I'm asleep?
Yep. Man, I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in this whole thing.
Man, I ain't catching it.
Why you keep doing this to us?
I know, man. But first, let me give you what I'm gonna do with my 10 million.
Please tell us. I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
So I got 10 million on the table. Got to pay tithes. Got to pay taxes, right? So it's really like Leon said, it's really 7 million, right? Okay. Now the tithe, I would give to, organizations that I believe in. Like my church would receive some portion of that tithe. But there's other ministries that I think are dope that are doing like legit God's work, and I would donate a portion of that to them.
No
right? So let's say I got this 7 million now after tithe and taxes. I'm lopping off a cool 2 million off of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that 2 million, here's the monkey wrench, is for family that gonna have their hands out regardless, right? If they know 2 million, if they know your boy came up on 10 mil, you best believe they're gonna be at the door. Okay.
Oh yeah.
They come into the door. Okay. So I'm already mapping out a plan, right?
Okay.
Here's my plan for the family that got their hand out.
Wow.
If you family and you own a home, tell me the balance of your mortgage.
Wow.
If it fits within a certain range, I'm paying it off, right?
I like that.
I'm paying it off. So say you got 300,000 left on your mortgage, there you go. Goodbye. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's the greatest gift you can get.
Come on, man.
Like, I made this money. You didn't, right, Ted?
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Now that's going to be immediate family. Now, I ain't talking about like, second, third cousins in them. I'm talking about like, you first auntie, you know what I mean? Uncle.
Yeah.
If you got a mortgage, we're going to pay that off. Right. And then you're done. Now say you don't own property. Vlad went dark. I don't know what happened. Okay.
Man. Zero dark 30.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I have motion sensitive life.
So say you don't have a mortgage, you're a renter, but you got credit card debt or whatever it is, you got a car loan. I'm paying off your debt, basically. And so it's gonna be, once that 2 million is exhausted though, that's it. Like, don't come back. we done here. Okay. So now my wife and I and my family, we got a cool 5 mil, right? That after all that's done, we got 5 mil left. That at that point, we're gonna save some, invest some, but I want to enjoy it too. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want to enjoy, because life is short, man. You gotta do the stuff that you want to do. So my wife is into travel. I could care less, but because she's into travel, we would go some places. You know what I mean?
I need to talk to y'all too about that.
Yeah.
I'm just not motivated by travel.
Me neither. We just had a conversation. Matter of fact, for y'all that, not to throw our business out there, but AD and I, our wives are first cousins, mm-hmm. and you talk about family ties run deep. Oh man,
travel just seems like a lot of work and money.
It does. What if somebody run up on us while we in the other country? What am I supposed to do? Right. You know?
Don't be pessimistic.
I don't know what it is. It's just like, I've never been like, oh, I gotta go to Paris. Oh, yeah. I gotta see the Eiffel Tower.
Have you been there?
Paris,
never. See?
No. Only time I've been out the country once or twice. He's in Vegas.
Vegas, been to Paris all the time. And I stepped in Canada and stepped out when I went to Niagara Falls. How about that?
Right. I went to Paris, the one they spell with the E.
And 2 R's. Riverside County, baby.
Right. I've been to that Paris.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I just was never moved. Now here's the only place I will, and I'll get back to the thing. But here's the only place that I would want to travel: Israel. The only reason I would want to travel to Israel is because I want to be able to say I walked where Jesus walked. You know, I went to the places where he went to. It means more to me.
And you know what, AD?
Right.
You know what, AD? I used to be there.
Yeah.
When I thought of traveling a while ago, that's the only place I want to go. So I get why you say that, but I guarantee you, after you go to Jerusalem and Israel,
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you are not gonna want to stay in the States for long.
Really? You think I'm gonna move to Jerusalem?
Look at me.
Wait,
look at me. Look at me. I guarantee you're gonna have an appreciation for the continent of Africa after that travel, and it would encourage you to go to different places.
Yeah.
Yeah, Africa definitely would want to go see the pyramids, but to AD's point, I'm with you on that, because that's something that I've thought of, to imagine, like, or just picture yourself standing on Mount Olive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? looking just out. That'd be dope. But and then hold on, Italy. I would like to go to the different appellations there and taste some of their fine wine. I would like to do that.
Italy has the best food, man. And I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, fellas.
No. New Orleans has the best food.
Oh, challenge.
New Orleans has best food.
Italy definitely has the
after my wife's food.
Right.
New Orleans is
Yeah. It's my wife.
Yeah.
And then New Orleans.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter after that.
And then Jamaica. And then
Whoa. Oh man. But,
yeah, man. So okay. So we got the $5 million now, and that's we're gonna do that. We're gonna travel.
Okay.
You know, we'll have a nicer home, right? Because we will move out of here.
Yep.
But we would keep owning it. We would continue to own it.
Okay.
Hey, play Monopoly. You got to play Monopoly in real life.
Play Monopoly. Commercial real estate, I'm with you on that. That's really where it's at. Because, you know, residential, you can do some things, but it's always suspect. You know what I mean? Business is going to be, well, I don't know now. Corona's changing things. Corona done got businesses not being able to pay their rent now. So
exactly.
That's a little sketchy now too.
AD, sorry to interrupt you, but where's your dream location, if you want to put that, as far as where you want to live?
Okay. Rancho Palos Verdes.
Oh,
okay.
See that sunset off that water.
Bruh. Rancho Palos Verdes.
I like that.
I didn't know you knew of a place like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I used to pretend I was from Rancho Palos Verdes when I lived in San Pedro. I'm down the street from Rancho, so I'm kind of a part of the community. I'm
from the east side, but kind of near the west side. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I would drive to the Starbucks over in Palos Verdes, Rancho Palos Verdes, and be hanging out like I belong there. Like, I'm not too far from here. I down the street.
He had his special outfit on too. He had that button, that long sleeve button up, untucked with the jeans on, and the flip flops.
Exactly.
That's how they do.
Or the suede driving loafers. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You got to put on the suede driving loafers with your ankles showing, so it looks like you're getting out of a sports car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh
yeah, man. I used to front because it's just beautiful, man. You know, you got you got the homes, it's beautiful up in the hills. You got the ocean. You know, you got the hillsides. It's just, and you got the little windy roads, and your neighborhood's kind of secluded and exclusive. It's just it's cool. But a condo over there is 1.2. You know what I mean? A condo.
It's 1.2?
Yeah.
How big is that condo, AD?
It's decent, but it's like, well, I shouldn't say decent.
No, square footage at all?
It's probably like 12 to 1,400 square feet.
12 to 1,400, and how many bedrooms?
That's like 2.
Oh, 2 bedrooms, you said?
Yeah.
Wow. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
1.2.
The value is going to remain there, especially when you.
Yeah, I know y'all from California. Just your hole not that bad. Y'all gotta
Right.
be from Cali, man.
Hey,
'Cause I know.
you're literally at the end of the country.
Yeah.
Literally at the end of the country when you buy that water.
Yeah.
And it's just that's what California is based on. I mean, they can't tell you when the next big earthquake is, but you know what I'm saying, and that's going to destroy your property.
Yeah,
But
right, you might slide off the hill.
that's it.
And your home might catch fire because you're in the hill. I don't know,
Eh,
but
yeah,
it's still beautiful to look at the water while your house on fire.
yeah. 1.2. Let me take it or leave it.
Right.
Fellas, I take hurricanes any day, fellas.
Hurricanes?
I don't
like
know.
the Miami? Okay, yeah,
Listen.
put you on there.
Yeah, I'm saying, hey, only hurricane I'm taking is what E40
Fellas,
selling.
you know when a hurricane is coming. You know when it's coming, fellas. You can prepare for it.
But you can't. But would you rather not know when something's coming, or know something coming and there's nothing you can do about it?
Right.
Y'all serious, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, serious.
Listen,
You see
my house,
this?
the
Listen,
houses
man.
are made from brick. Houses are made out of the foundation is cement, of course, concrete. I meant, and it's wood after that to build up and beam.
Yeah.
So, not out there, man. It's all brick and.
But hold up, there's water rising. You got winds that sound like freight trains coming and blowing your huffing and puffing and blowing your house down.
Yeah, man.
And you got that water. That water. It says raising and like it's what? What?
I'll live on a boat before I come out here and deal with fires and earthquakes. Man.
Ooh.
But I'm just saying, I'm out here already.
I was gonna say,
I was about to say, where do you live at? Where do you live at now?
did they move to a boat?
That's why.
But
Wait,
I'm just
when did
saying,
you move out of California?
I just got homesick.
Okay, you
But
moved
anyways.
from one beach to the next beach.
Right.
Everybody,
Hey, do y'all get tornadoes out there too?
yeah.
Tornadoes,
Oh.
huh? You rather deal with that than an earthquake?
Yep, you definitely own one right now. Not happening.
You see that giant swirling wind coming towards you?
Y'all only saying that because have y'all? I'm pretty sure y'all have been in a bad one. But if they were bad all the time, like we have those Category 4 hurricanes over there, like every year we have hurricane season. If they were if an earthquake was bad every year, you consider.
And if it was a fifth, you know the rest.
Right.
Now,
exactly.
Now y'all have a season. I only know about summer, winter, and fall.
It's hurricane season, man.
Y'all got hurricane season. That's crazy.
They got terror season,
They
torment season,
torment season,
destruction season. It's destruction season, it's y'all. We're gonna destroy some homes real quick.
Yeah.
I can't even defend that.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. But to all our listeners that are from that area, we just playing.
Hey, Florida, don't just pardon them.
I'm a Florida State fan though. Seminole football. So
right.
I love y'all.
Yeah, man. We got people listening too from other parts of the country and the world, which is amazing. I saw the other day we had somebody in Ireland listening. What's up, Ireland?
What? All right.
Come on, man.
All right, Ireland.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's what we would do. Like we would basically put some aside for the family that's gonna have a handout, put some aside for the Lord, and the government, because they're gonna take theirs anyway.
Yeah.
And the rest we're gonna live on. I mean, we're just gonna try to enjoy life, you know. Obviously we're gonna stack and put it into something for our kids so we can have a legacy. And then teach them obviously how not to smoke it off.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Because it can happen. I mean, falling through their hands.
I'm teaching my kids about money now.
Yeah.
Good. I'm sending mine over there with them.
Yeah, man. And there's so many books. Robert Kiyosaki has a book for the children.
Okay. He does Rich Dad Poor. I mean, the author that wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. There's Rich Dad Poor Dad for the kids as well, and there's a whole bunch of other financial books for children.
Man,
good.
The best
five and up.
The best financial advice is basically don't spend what you don't make. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like don't spend more than you actually make. And so anytime you get into credit, which we all own homes and stuff like that.
Yep.
But anytime you get into credit and debt, stuff like that, that means you're spending money you don't have, and then you're behind. You got a deficit. That's what it's called. It's debt.
Yep. It's a debt.
So are we saying, or are you saying $10 million is enough for you to live you know, for the rest of your life on. You can be good.
Yep.
I'm absolutely positive that I'll be able to live off of that lump sum. Yep.
And you know what that says to me is contentment. Like you're able to be content, because most people, they want more. Like they get something, they get a stack. Like let's make the dollar amount smaller, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say it's not $10 million, but it's $5,000, right? You get $5,000. You didn't have this $5,000. You were in the hole $5,000. You get $5,000, and you're now out of the hole. And folks be like, "Cool, but I need another $5,000. I need more. So I got to go out there and get some more." And then you get some more. You get a promotion on the job or whatever it is. You get another lump sum. The government gives you $1,200 because of COVID or whatever it is. And then you're like, cool. And then you spend it. And then I need some more.
When that next stimulus. When that next
thing. Folks is in the wings right now.
They're in the wings. They like stimulate my stimulus, please.
Yeah, man. I heard somebody say this, man. I heard somebody say, look, Vlad, it ain't that people bad with money. It's their behaviors.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, it's folks' behaviors towards money.
Yeah.
You know?
It's and their mindset towards money too. You know, like I'm gonna tell you the other day, like, so I'm gonna just put it out there. I drive a 2014 Chevy Volt, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
the gas on that boy.
It's all right. It's cool.
Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, it's electric and hybrid. I mean, it's electric and gas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I should get a better car, right? And then I'm like, hold up. Why? What was for what? Like it runs, it's doing fine.
It works just fine.
Because the mindset is I should be driving a nicer car, right? I do want that Porsche Panamera. So maybe I should get that Porsche Panamera.
Says who?
Says my internal flesh. Like the flesh inside me be like, hey man, you are of the status of a Porsche Panamera. You should be driving a Porsche Panamera. Why are you riding around Riverside in this 2014 Chevy Volt? Okay. Why are you in that thing?
Yeah. And
then the other part of my brain says, dude, you put money in that Porsche, that is wasted money. You know what I mean? It's all about your ego. It's all about status. It's all about how you look to other people. You have a very good, reliable, working car. Mm-hmm. Roll that mug till the wheels fall off. And the money that you would have spent on that Panamera needs to go into something that's going to actually produce money. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's basically the whole rich dad, poor dad concept. Yep. Put your money into assets and not liabilities. Yep. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
Purchase assets. A new Panamera, that's a liability. You know what I mean? Yeah. That is, man. You got your maintenance, and if you're gonna have a monthly, you got the monthly on that thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? You get depreciates.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope you would lease something like that.
I wouldn't lease a thing. I'm not leasing anything. I'm driving that Chevy Volt is what I'm doing.
I know what I'm saying. For a person that who want to get that, I mean, our mindsets on leasing is.
But yeah, no, I'm with you. But is it when you talk about increasing your assets and lowering your liabilities, leasing is not going to.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because you're not getting any type of value out of that.
Yeah, when you're talking.
Right, sense. When we're talking in that sense, but although I do want a Tahoe or a Yukon, because just like you talk about the inner flesh, my inner flesh says, Leon, your head is too big. You look like you're running around with a helmet on. Get it a Tahoe, it's bigger. You know what I mean? One time, some dude, we was in Long Beach, and my wife had a Corolla. You remember the Corolla,
I remember the Corolla.
White Corolla. Yeah. And I was in a passenger seat for whatever reason, although I'm totally against being a grown man sitting in the passenger seat. Matter of fact, no, I wasn't. I'm lying. I was driving. I heard, okay. I was driving. I heard, hey, you hear me talking to you? And I looked, hey, man, you know you too big to be in that car.
No.
It was some random stranger. All I could do is laugh because it was right. He was right. So I'm serious. So my inner flesh says, hey, man, you can't let that happen no more, brother. You got to get you a Yukon or something.
Yeah.
A Denali.
Yeah, man. That in the 2000s, that was, you had to be in a big black truck.
You
know
had to. With some spinners.
Yeah, man.
Them spinners, man. What happened to the spinners?
I know, they just went away.
Exactly what should have happened to them.
Right.
Like AD said, they went away. Them was the stupidest things in the whole entire world.
They were ridiculous, man. They were putting those things on little cars.
Bruh, they had the hubcaps. They had spinner hubcaps.
I was done after that.
Hey,
I was done after that.
Hubcaps, shiny paint job looking ashy, and they had them spinning. Priorities all mixed up.
Dents all in it, man. The hood's all crushed in, but the spinners is swirling.
Yeah, people need to look at that as themselves. Would you have on an ashy T-shirt, a holy pair of jeans, and a brand new pair of shoes? No, it don't match. Don't do that to your car.
It don't match.
Don't do that.
That can look fresh though. Just buy Kanye West gear.
Hold on. Do you say it look fresh? See, there's that Florida coming out here. That's the down south folks we were talking about. See?
Yeah, man. Raggedy jeans and some raggedy T-shirt.
But my shoes.
Go check out Kanye West apparel. Like, you know, his stuff look just like that.
Is anybody buying that stuff? Like
it'd be $1,000. People buying that stuff.
They buying knockoffs. I know a couple people that's buying knockoffs.
I can't do it, Kanye.
I can't do it. Hey, Kanye, I'm not going to do it. How about that?
Jesus is still king, but you ain't. I ain't buying it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, man, it really speaks to a mindset, a poverty kind of mindset, right?
Yep.
When you are willing to spend, hundreds of dollars on shoes or whatever it is, but you don't have hundreds of dollars in the bank. You don't have thousands of dollars in the bank. Like you got paid, and the first thing you did was buy clothes, shoes. And I'm not talking about like you don't have clothes and shoes. I'm saying you got clothes and shoes, but you went to go buy more. But your electricity bill, that's gonna wait till the next month. I'm gonna cover that on the next month because I got to look fresh for the whatever event that's going on or whatever it is. It's a mindset, dude. It's a mindset. We feel like we have to look rich instead of being rich. Yeah. You know what I mean? People would rather appear to have money than actually have money. So some people would get that 10 mil and be like, I'm about to floss it all. Like I'm about to buy a boat. Like you ain't never even been on a boat, don't know how to drive a boat, but I'm about to
you get seasick.
Yeah.
Can I throw a wrench at you? Can I throw a wrench at you real quick?
Yeah, man.
What do you think about the phrase of faking it till you make it?
Who?
Faking it till you make it.
Faking it till you make it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't mind faking it until you make it. But if you faking it with fake money, I mean, you ain't.
No. When we really think of that statement, what's faking it? Like, there's people really out here doing things that make them look a certain way. But I haven't comprehended the whole statement because I haven't faked anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why I asked that question. What do you think about that statement? Because a lot of people swear by that statement and they kind of like, they get places like that.
Yeah.
Like I faked it until I made it. Like I had to, like as far as presentation had to always be on point until the opportunity met presentation.
Yeah, I think it depends on what the individual means when they say fake it till you make it. Like it could mean like talk like you're there when you're not there yet, right? So if you're opening a business, you want to start a business, you operate like your business is off the ground.
Okay.
Even though it's not off the ground yet, you know what I mean? Or you operate like you've achieved, like you want to be a successful actor. So you give everything like you are a successful actor until you become a successful actor. You know what I mean? Now, if some people mean fake it till you make it, meaning pretend and look like you have it when you don't, that's another thing. Like when I say when it's a veneer, when it's an external veneer, it's not something internal that you're actually producing, then you're gonna get exposed. Basically, you're gonna wind up getting exposed.
Yeah.
People will see you're fake. I'm not dealing with you, right? Yeah. But if they see an internal drive that you don't have what you are driving for, but you have it internally, they're gonna see that too. They're gonna be like, oh, this dude, yeah, he's gonna be somebody someday.
Yeah.
He ain't nobody right now, but he's going to be, you know.
Got it.
And that's how I look at it. You know what I mean?
That's a good way to look at it, because I thought it was folks, folks that go out and spend money that they don't have to, look a certain way. And then, I mean, I know someone personally, like he'll go. He used to go broke. I'm talking about ex roommates back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go broke, and then now they're doing great because of what they sacrificed. But I kind of call what they did was like an investment. They kind of invested into themselves, made sure, because they were the business. Like just like the example you just said, people, you should, when you start a business, operate as if it's been running. Not, even though you just started off the ground, but that's how he invested in himself. I need to look a certain way. I need to work out. Need to do this. I'm gonna go broke doing that because I'm investing in myself. And now he's doing well for himself.
Yeah. Well, that's your asset, right, versus your liability. I would say, in a sense, you're not tricking off that dough onto some silly stuff like those. I don't even know how to say it. The Balenciaga, what them folks be buying.
Oh my goodness.
Gucci belts. I mean, they are purely someone who's a follower, who's not trying to take charge and the lead. And unfortunately, I fell into that trap early on in my collegiate years when we used to get them fat financial aid checks, brother.
Yes, sir.
Those were the most ignorant. I'm not a money expert at all today.
What you did with yours? I'm gonna tell you what I did with mine.
Dog,
what you do with your very first check?
My very first check, we went to the Lakewood Mall. And I bought at the time, and I'm about to tell my age, when Nelly and the St. Lunatics, when they got the stomping in their Air Force Ones, big boy.
Oh boy.
Goodness.
We would go to the mall, dog. I would walk out with 4 pairs of Air Force Ones, 2 high top, 2 low top, clothes, and did not have a car. Riding in my homeboy, look at hanging out the passenger side of my best friend's ride. What is wrong? Dog, I wish if I can go back to Leon back in 97 on to 2000, I'd slap the mess out of myself. Boy, if you don't go and get some real estate.
Right.
Man.
Something.
Man.
Yeah. Hey, I bought 2 subwoofers to put in my trunk.
You bought some beat.
Yeah,
I had that too.
Yep. And I was driving a '98 Kia Sportage
with beat.
Yeah, and thought I was doing it. Hey, listen.
You had no interference from an enclosed trunk. You had bass up in that bad boy.
Hard body, straight up. Yeah,
man.
I wish we had these conversations definitely in those years.
So I want to take you guys back because I want to find out your responses to this. Family. You got the 10 mil and you've already did your real estate and all the other stuff you're going to do. Your family's going to come through with some questions, And I'm going to tell you, Amber and I remember the Powerball. It happens all the time, but the Powerball got up to something stupid, 100-something million, 200-something million one year. Yeah. And Amber and I, how you sit around and talk about what we can do with $200 million, man. And I said half of it I'm giving away, right? I said, I'm giving away half of it. Amber was like, no, what are you talking about?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, what? We could do just fine with $100 million. Like we could benefit, like I said, you got all them people on your side of the family. I got people on my side of the family. We got ties. We just give away half. All right. And then we good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she wasn't like, no, we ain't giving away half of nothing. Like, I was like, okay. So we got family. How are we going to deal with our family with that $10 million?
There's a meme going around right now saying I already know who all my family members are, if I win. Right? So that number one, look, if I ain't talked to you in a long, long, long time and we don't get down like that, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hurt? You're going to want to get your feelings hurt?
Yeah, don't get your feelings hurt. I'm from Rialto, California, baby. We don't do that. Don't do that. Because it don't make sense. Like, I'm not saying that, and people should know. You ain't saying that from to be harsh, even though I'm gonna be real harsh. Should you ever come up to me and talk about let me have some money? Remember me? Yeah, exactly. Remember me? Nope. The audacity of nope will be well reversed over here.
Right,
Nope.
right.
But no, from family member standpoint, AD, I like your idea. It's something that I definitely skated around as well, paying off their debt and then possibly giving them something to start off with and invest. But not everybody's financially savvy or willing to even be financially savvy. They're going to trick that money off. But it's going to be a hard line in the sand drawn. After this,
That's
don't
it.
come back to me. That's it. Because they're like, but you got millions. Yeah, but I also got, I still got my kids I got to take care of, my wife and our future and their kids, and so on and so forth.
You want to leave something for them.
Yeah, if you talk,
Here's the thing, like that. When you said that, I'm gonna let you get back, like Kanye. I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Just because you got millions, your millions ain't got nothing to do with that other person.
No.
For a lot of times, people feel entitled to the money you got because they related to you.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Indeed.
Like, you say you worked hard for that 10 million.
I only got 2 family members that think of me that way. If I make it, they made it.
Yeah. That's not always the case. You know what I mean? Like, just because I got it don't mean it's yours. You don't I would never feel entitled to someone else's earnings, winnings, anything. You know what I mean? I would be happy for that person. Like, you got to come up, that's dope, praise God, right?
Yep.
And the reason I could do that is because I know God got me. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't feel like God has forgotten me because he's blessed you.
Yeah.
You know, like, he's looking out for your boy. I'm gonna be good regardless, because that's who I'm serving. So if you get to come up, cool. Now, if you bless me, praise God. Thank you. You bless me. But if you're like, no, I don't think I'm gonna bless AD. Go on about your business, man. All right, cool. I'm happy for you. But that's not everybody's mindset.
It's not. It's not. And if it is their mindset, and my motto normally is, why compare when we can share? You know, if they want to do that, all gravy. But I'm not about to hound you for that, because I wouldn't want you to do that to me.
Right.
And everybody got their own testimony. So it's a cool thing. We celebrate together. We celebrate that you were able to do that. Let's go about our business. But from the family member standpoint, man, I already know off the top of the head. I can start naming a whole bunch of family members that are gonna be, they're gonna be like, look, y'all ain't never drove over here before. All of a sudden, what? You done grown up to be just like, look at you, boy. You know, get out of here. You know? But yeah, no, we ain't doing that. Sorry, family members.
So, but you got certain family that you gonna look out for.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And then people that aren't directly blood family that have treated me sometimes better than family has. So I'll consider them family, but
I'm just thinking, if your family member listens to this episode, they can be like, hey,
I don't care. I don't care.
Goodness.
You know why I don't care? I'm gonna tell you why I don't care. Because I don't care. That's why. I don't. You already should know. Y'all know my heart. You know my heart. You know what it is. My siblings, y'all know about the struggles when we was in that apartment complex with the hole in the wall, and we had to get out of Dodge. They gonna get some. We done struggled together. We done seen it. We done, man. Don't bring it. I got to go ahead, man, because I'm over here having flashbacks.
See, and here's the thing. We something we all have to consider. And Vlad, I'm gonna let you go too.
You good?
We all got wives that got family too.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
You ain't consider that, huh?
I always consider. My wife she wouldn't. My wife would be like, I just gave them 1.5 million. That's it. I just gave them 1.5. It wasn't ours in the first place.
Right.
You know, but no, she's a huge giver, and she's helped me out a lot with giving and being willing to do that. But yeah, I consider that, and I think that because we are one, and the Bible speaks about that. When you are married, you are one. We should be on the same. I would anticipate we'd be on the same wavelength at the end of the day. So yeah, I consider that too. I love y'all in-laws, but y'all know the business too. Y'all shouldn't have forever held y'all peace if y'all got a problem with it when we got married.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh man. Yeah, man. Vlad, you up, man?
Hey, look, family members. When it come to me and family members, man, those that are in the States, just to give y'all some insight on my life. I'm Haitian American. My parents are from Haiti. Both my parents are from Haiti. I'm first generation in this country, so I was raised quite differently than the average American citizen. I grew up speaking Creole, French. That was actually the first language I learned, and English came after. My mom said I must have learned watching TV. But anyway, to be honest with you, I'm uncomfortably sensitive about my family in Haiti, and when it comes to giving, when it comes to even thinking of how I could help, I'm always thinking of them.
Yeah.
Of course, we know about the earthquake that happened, and that rocked everybody, and it rocked our family because we lost a lot of family members. But when I think of giving, and plus the dollar is worth more over there. When I think of giving, I think of sending money back to them. But just like you, AD, I'll have that amount.
Yeah. Yeah.
But money that gets sent over there would do tremendous. Where I remember sending my sister just $200 a while ago, and she was able to get all the electricians to come out and put the wiring in her home. And you know, and that just made me.
She had her whole house rewired on $200.
On 200 US dollars, man. And
American.
I don't know what it's converted to now.
Yeah.
I should know, but it's only because I put myself on the spot. But anyways, she was able to do that, and that right there, man, my heart was full on that. So
check this out, man. Last question. I want to find this out. You got your money, divvied it up amongst the family, did your giving. Now you got your nest egg that you flipping. Will you remain in the state of California?
Heck no. And that was a HECK for those deep people.
I'm gonna edit it and put the L's in there, man.
There it is.
Oh, man.
You out of here, Vlad. Are you going back to Florida? Where you going?
Man, if my wife would come in here and interrupt if she heard this topic. I desire to go back to Florida in the later years, but no, we're actually looking at different places. It might be, and we're 50% right now, probably 55%. Might be on the island, man. Might be on the island soon.
Oh,
yep.
Okay. So out of the country or Hawaii? What are you talking about?
We're talking about out of the country.
Okay.
We're talking about out of the country.
Talking about a permanent vacation.
But listen, if y'all been places, y'all would know.
Yeah, man.
Y'all would know, man.
What's the healthcare system like on the island?
Take that.
What's that healthcare system like over there?
We have plants and leaves, my friend. we have
natural medicine.
We have tea to heal
herbs
anything.
and spices, man. Don't be packing herbs and spices on my cuts, man.
There it is. Natural juices and berries. That's right.
Come on now. You'll be superhuman out there.
Oh man.
But
Leon, what you think? You gonna stay in Cali or you gonna bounce?
I want to hear it, Leon. I want to hear.
Oh, if I got that cash, Skrilla, moolah, dough.
No, when you get that.
I'm
cash,
saying if I got that cash, paper, moolah, dough, paper ducats, cheese, green, I'm probably staying in Killer Cali, man. I'm probably staying in Killer Cali because Cali at that point I'm able to afford, and if I'm able to accumulate more properties in California, dog, I'm good to go. And I definitely wouldn't be. I'd probably be in Northern California, over in They say yeah.
Sheesh, Leon.
No, I'd probably be in. I'm telling you, because I go play. Look, because I've been places. I go.
Oh, you talking like a Fresno area and stuff like that.
No, Fresno ain't got nothing over there.
Ain't
So
nothing in Fresno,
where you
Ain't
talking?
nothing. I'm talking about
Solvang?
Napa,
Oh,
Solvang, up that,
Okay.
over in that area. I
Okay.
like it. But you know what the other place is in Southern Cali? I like Pasadena.
Pasadena's nice.
Yeah,
I like
It's
Pasadena.
nice.
That's what I told wifey that I wanted to retire there.
Yeah.
But
really?
yeah, I wanted to. But I'd have to win that. I'd get that $10 million.
Yeah. You can't get in Pasadena in the nicer areas for under what, 800,000? I mean, that's some of the outskirts.
I think we're talking about millions, probably right about now.
It's definitely $50 million
It's expensive, yeah.
All across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What about you, AD?
Well, Rancho Palos Verdes, man.
They said you still sticking
you
with it.
still on that? Okay.
I'm on that. I'm staying on the beach, bro.
I like that consistency, man.
You can come to the crib, Vlad, when you come from your island and be like, oh, I'm at home. I'm still at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably be flying my private plane myself.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if I would have a private. Would you own it? I wouldn't own a private plane.
I would own it simply because I already have a couple of flight hours under my belt. For those that don't know, I'm an aspired private. I want to be I want to have my private license.
Man, are you Haitian or Jamaican? Which one?
Because you got how many jobs?
How many jobs you got, man?
Hold on, Vlad.
That's a license.
What the first time we hearing about you being an aviator?
No, it's just I just desire to fly.
Okay, yeah. No, but you got hours. You said you got hours under your belt.
Yeah, I got a couple flight hours.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Cool.
So you got to get what? Here in Cali, is it 30 flight hours? But that's to get your license, and then after that, you can become an instructor. And to become a commercial flight pilot, it takes way too many hours. You have to be an instructor. But anyways, my desire for that license is to be able to fly myself to go places. Now, when we talking about storage and all that stuff, that's where it can get a little pricey.
That's where you get into pricey.
But my landing pad and all that stuff on my island, it'll be taken care of.
I forgot you on the island. You're gonna need a helicopter or something to get off of that mug. So I guess that makes sense. Your boy's gonna charter. I'm not gonna own anything, but I will charter the private plane when I want to get somewhere. I'll go commercial too. I will go commercial too because I'm gonna save that money.
Yeah.
But, when I'm trying to ball out, we're gonna charter that. And you can charter a plane. It's not that bad. You know what I mean? If you got the money, it's not.
Yeah.
Like I a little while ago, I sent you guys those yachts. Remember I sent you guys
yeah, the yacht that had a yacht.
Right,
oh my goodness.
Right.
Oh, you talking about that mansion on water?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
that
was like 40 grand for like a week. You know what I mean? Like if you got that kind of money, 40 grand ain't nothing.
Who's the owner of that thing?
Right. I'd have to have my whole graduating class from high school to help participate with that. 40 grand a week.
Yeah, man.
That's a boss move. Who owns that?
But think about it. If you do say one deal that makes you 100 grand, you know what I mean? What's 40 grand for a vacation on a week? You know what I mean?
A lot of money because we need to invest that, AD. We need to invest that.
Bruh, that's why I said I'm going to enjoy. Like I don't need, like, if all my debt is paid, right? If all my debt, I don't have debt, right? I got money making money. I don't need to keep stacking.
True.
I can enjoy my life because I have an enough in my head, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times when people get money, they don't have the limiter. They don't have the enough. It's always got to be a more. And my mind's like, dude, I'm good. Debt's paid, got a nice house. I can do what I want to do. 40K on this yacht. We out here to the Maldives for a week. Bye.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Maldives, boy, that's a beautiful place.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind doing that if I'm covered. Now, if I got to stretch and pull and we got to go in together, then I'm like, I don't know.
Fellas, there's some things I don't care for. Now, let's say, and I know this topic is on 10 million, but fellas, if you had an option to have a chef full time live at your crib, and you won't ever have to worry about cooking. Wife won't have to worry about preparing anything. Would you do that?
Yes.
Is this a question?
Yes.
This is yes, no question.
See, I'm different. Like I can't have somebody cooking.
Yep, you definitely is different. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Hey,
that expense, man. That expense. I just wouldn't.
Wait.
I just.
Why'd you ask the question? Hey, look it. If you can afford it and you got a chef, dog. Do you know what fine cuisine you be? I'd be like, they'd be like, I'd wake up in the morning. I'd be like, is that French toast I saw? What?
right.
I feel you.
Sir,
Like,
sir,
geez.
here's your tomahawk steaks right here, sir. Right here. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I had a millionaire friend back in Florida, and he said that he just can't stand it. He has millionaire buddies that have full-time chefs, living there in their suite and all that stuff. And I'm like, and he's the only guy I've ever heard say, "Man, no, I don't want nobody cooking for me." You know, he's kind of like that person that wants to be involved in his own stuff. He said, I want to be human still. I want to know how it feels to fry my own eggs."
That's cool. That good for yeah, exactly. Good job, AD. Tell him good. Tell him good for him. Tell him that's the stupidest thing he done said.
Yeah, not feeling that, huh?
Not feeling it.
Yeah, not feeling that at all.
At
Okay.
all,
man.
brother.
Hey, I'd be too busy I'd be too busy with other stuff. Yes,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got time for cooking.
He ain't got no time.
That's
He
like,
want to be.
you know what that's like, Vlad? That's like saying, okay, you know what? I got to go cut the grass. Like, I got all this money,
You know what?
but I'm out there cutting my own grass. Like,
and you know they do that. You know they do that.
they
I'm
cut
just
their own
saying.
grass?
Yes, they do.
Ain't nobody got time for that, man.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. It's not like, I mean, we ain't going to the extent like on Coming to America having royal wipers and stuff like that. all I'm asking for you is to have wipers. Hey, I told you, I desire nourishment. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask.
Goodness.
Look, he's like, I make burgers better than McDonald's. He said, you know, that's what, you know. So.
Oh man, okay. I
man.
let you have that. I let you
Nah,
have that.
man. If I can, like, I do that now. I don't cut my own grass now. Like,
Hey, me neither. Me neither. And it's not the boozy. It's just like, dog, I'm busy and
I ain't got
you wanna
time.
enjoy, I ain't got time. And you want to, the little bit of time you got, you want to spend with your family or doing something you love, a la BBQ'N Stuff podcast. You know what I'm saying? You want to do that.
All right, y'all. Well, I think we did that.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
I think we did that. Hey, for those that are listening to the podcast right now, we would love to hear your thoughts on this subject as well. Hit us up in the comments. Leave some notes on Apple Podcasts if that's where you're listening. Go ahead and rate the show. Let us know what you think of it. Because when you rate the show, it boosts us up a little bit so other people can see, hey, what they doing over there? What they talking about? So make sure you leave a rating. Leave some comments on Spotify as well. If you're not following us and you haven't subscribed to the podcast, you've just been dipping in and listening and stealing from us, subscribe also, okay? Do a little subscription action for your boys. And tell a friend that we out here barbecuing stuff. Every Sunday, you're going to hear your boys, Leon, Vlad, and AD. We are out here. And until then, we will talk to y'all next Sunday.
Yes.
Next Sunday.
I really want to try to get biracial girl on a podcast. The dude, the artist.
And ask him what the HE double hockey sticks was you thinking when you made that video.
Basically, but in a nice way. I want to say, hey man, it looks like you put a lot of energy and time into making this video. What was your motivation?
No, and then I follow up with why.
The dance moves for me, man. Like what? My dog was getting it.
Right.
And then the Argyle sweater that my buddy used to always wear like many moons ago. That dude